of all, let's get our priorities straight. I have a question. Are we allowed to have seconds?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. I too want to do like he said earlier. Thank you for coming out, and please, what this is about is remembering those that lost their lives on 9/11. I also remember that very well that day. I was at Macon Middle School, not in class. Okay? But I was at Macon Middle School. I was a juvenile officer, and the utter panic that was coming over people's faces when they were coming into the school early, that morning to check their kids out of school. We didn't know what was going on with our country. You started hearing about them hitting the buildings, and then you started hearing them about in the fields, and then a lot of panic. And so I do remember that very clearly. When I first heard about it, I was at Macon Middle School, and then when the second tower went down, I was still at Macon Middle School. So that day was definitely something that I will always remember. I was at the Loop Center this morning getting an oil change, and we were talking about that. I can also remember when President Reagan got shot. I was riding my bicycle in the 8th grade coming home, and this lady come outside in a panic, crying that President Reagan had been shot. So those are days that we remember. We need to remember those that do serve our country on this day. And when I say serve our country, I also believe that those men and women that are out not only protecting our country, but protecting our state and also protecting our cities like our law enforcement officers do. We'd like to remember them as well. Especially this weekend, I would also like you all to remember Michelle Blanton. She's going through the trial of her life with the murder of her husband, True Sean Blanton. She's a friend of mine, and she's having some difficult times. So this weekend when you're at church, if you'd ask your churches to remember that family, they're having a tough time. But I appreciate you all. Thank you very much for your support, and I'm going to get seconds.
Thank you. Okay, here's Jen singing again.